It's a very... Special day on the calendar. Noche. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kelly Oubre out there with Maxey. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot. Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
As his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
And where the Sixers really separate themselves, Richard, elite in both three-point and free-throw percentage.
Yeah, with Embiid doing what he does, you're going to get a lot of free throws. And you're going to get looks from range because of the amount of attention that he gets.
Embiid hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game. Embiid's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Doncic driving to the basket. Pass to Jones. And he taps it home with authority.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's Embiid. Out to Covington. Back to Embiid. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
Now here's Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Irving against Maxey. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Irving for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Irving a screen on Oubre. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 4 on the clock. Here's Harris. Over to the left wing. Outside Oubre. Harris a screen. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Doncic against Harris. Outside for Irving. And the Mavericks, another three.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's Maxey. No points yet. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Jones' shot is good.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Now here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Covington, a screen on Doncic. Out to Covington. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Green. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Covington, a screen on Jones. And here's Harris outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Covington in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. The drive by Irving, pass to Jones. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Jones has got 8 points.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Pass to Irving. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Harris left side. Now Embiid. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Lively grabs the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Embiid. Harris finds Embiid. Back to Harris. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. And here's Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Irving, the pass to Lively. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Now here's Jones. Outside, Green. Jones sets a screen. On the wing, Irving. And And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Irving against Maxey. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Irving against Maxey. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Covington passes to Maxey. Right side Oubre. Harris outside. Outside Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup falls. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Maxey finds Oubre. Harris, a screen on Doncic. Oubre into the lane. Irving against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Puts one up from 19. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
On the wing, Irving. And there's a pick. Doncic outside. Outside for Green. And stolen by Covington. Harris against Irving. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Misses in close.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got P.J. Washington. Tim Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Lowry left side. Pass to Bamba. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bamba's gotten his first points of the night.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Here's Hardy. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Driving inside. Here's Exum. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster. But there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
In transition, here they come. Pass to Melton. The 3 drains the triple. Melton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Gafford with a screen on Melton. Hardaway, the pass to Hardy. Back to Hardaway. Over Bamba. No good, a bit long that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Batum sets a screen. Melton passes to Batum. Another three for Philadelphia.
From the arc, Batum can be pretty consistent. Not a guy you can leave alone out there.
And Dallas calls time here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Exum. Gafford with a screen on heel. Here's Exum. Melton covers. Clock at 6. To the middle. To halt the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. It's Hield with the drive. Here's Bamba. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, strong move to the rack draws that foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for the 76ers. Mohamed Bamba. 2 shots.
Bamba hits them both. The Mavericks trailing. Gafford with a screen on Melton. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense. But maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
At this stage of his career, Batum has seen every type of defense. This experience helping him finish on the coverage.
Hardaway with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Hardaway. The three. Hits a three-pointer. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hield on the wing. No points so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
No good on the free throw.
Mohamed Bamba. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Hardy. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Left side, Hardaway. On the take. Pass to Hardy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hardy.
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. For 3, Hardy. To get it again. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Oubre. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Gafford with a screen on Oubre. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And Gafford with the block. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away quickly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Covington in at the three, the small forward.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Covington. Embiid, a screen on Green. Back to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones with a screen on Oubre. Doncic passes to Jones. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Covington finds Embiid. Irving against Maxey. Pass to Harris. Jones with some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Luka, and Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia, trailing by 4. The three ball. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Green. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Timeout called, the 76ers. Fields checked in for Maxey. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Oubre. Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Irving looking around. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Back to Embiid. Fires for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're coming in.
The second one drops, and that brings him with an 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the gap to 7. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. And he lobs it up top. Doncic finds Jones. Here's Lively. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Gets stolen by Hield. Left side Covington. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
1:10 left in the fourth. Now Hield. Pass to Embiid. Back to Hield. Inside. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
No one covering. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's the pick. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Jones. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Back to Heel. Harris, a screen on Irving. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
The NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
There's a screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Now the Thunder with it. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Lively. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Irving against Dort. Latre. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 5 points so far.
My coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Dort kicks to Williams. Drives to the hoop. Holmgren the screen. That's tipped. Doncic with it. Dort covering. Irving dishes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Mavericks leading by 4. Irving finds Green. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Into the lane. And yes, it's good. He has 7.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. And the Mavericks with possession. After on a 13-4 run. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 8-point game. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 9 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's Green with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey, and that one is good.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
And here's Doncic. He has 6. Holmgren with the steal. He can't get it to go. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for... And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
And Shaq's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Lively. Out to Doncic. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Out to Doncic. Doncic to the rack. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Doncic, here we go.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Outside Williams. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic passes to Green. Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 16. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Jones slams it home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Jones. And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Out to Doncic. Dishes it to Jones. Doncic against Dort. Doncic passes to Lively. There's a good screen. Irving drives in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 18.
Kyrie, understanding the shot clock there, does not get rattled and knocks one down.
Now the pass to Williams, and here is Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Driving inside, and finished off by Doncic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler, and when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got P.J. Washington. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Exum, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Hayward kicks to Wallace. He dishes it to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Shoots the 3. Hayward looking over the floor. Over Exum. Hayward can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Exum. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Hardy. Here's Gafford. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by Williams.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Hayward at the stop.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Wallace outside, driving to the basket. Dallas leading by 22. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gafford. The Thunder pull it in. Williams passes to Hayward. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. Outside Williams. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wallace. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Joe. Guarded by Hardaway. Joe can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 22. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Hayward finds Williams. Here's Joe. Still yet to score. Good on the triple.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Hardaway with it. Williams with the defensive effort. Under trailing by 19. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. Up and in on the layup. Hayward's got his second bucket.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Exum sets a screen for Hardaway. Back to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway against Hayward. Williams with the steal. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's tipped. Washington, that's for 2. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Irving a screen on George. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving against George. And that one's good. Irving's got 23.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Irving a screen on George. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones kicks to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Williams with the steal. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. George against Doncic. Here's the pass to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yes, that goes in.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
2 minutes.
Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by Doncic.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Irving. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Nailed from three-point land.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Jones sets the pick for Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 30.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game, all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
Case. Sports for this NBA presentation. Doris, looks like the matchup in the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Here's Embiid, outside Covington. Embiid, a screen on Dort. Here's Covington, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Covington passes to Embiid. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Holmgren with a screen on Covington. Ooh, poked away. Oubre against Dort. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Holmgren against Embiid.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. The Thunder with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield passes to Embiid. And stolen by Holmgren. Here we go, all alone. Dort for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Covington. Harris finds Covington. And that's an intentional foul. Oklahoma City calls timeout. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, BA. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Embiid inside. Holmgren's there. The savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Embiid's got 9.
Oh, clock dwindling, but it doesn't bother Embiid. He knows he can find a shot anytime.
to win the cold spell. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Out to Hield, all sorts of time, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
See how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he buries his first look.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hield finds Harris. Screen by Embiid. To the paint. Shoots over Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Count that bucket. He has 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And that one's good.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Dort with it. Picked up by Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Covington grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Josh Giddey. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good.
Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Embiid. Oh, misses the dunk. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Sixers on top. They're up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kelly Oubre out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Covington passes to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC doors.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Hield passes to Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Dort a screen on Covington. Dort outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Strong finish by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Oklahoma City ball.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris passes to Oubre. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Giddey with a screen on Covington. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Healed from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, BA. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Holmgren with a screen on Covington. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Hield passes to Oubre. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Holmgren with a screen on Hield. Shakes him. Crafty move. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hield. They set the screen. Outside Oubre. Takes the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Giddey finds Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Oubre passes to Embiid. The Thunder pull it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Giddey. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hield. Give him 8. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Joe. And he drops it in from the low post. Joe's gotten his first points in this one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Lowry surveys the D. Batum gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Wiggins. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
There's a screen. Pass to Hayward. Banked it in off the glass.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, B.A., how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
Here's Wallace. Maxey covering. Hayward with a screen on Maxey. 6 to shoot for the lead. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
The three-point shot has opened up and unlocked the entire complete game of Gordon Hayward. That is pretty.
Lowry, the pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Lowry. Hayward against Melton. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 7 points.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from 3, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
Here's Bamba. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Drives to the hoop. Joe misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Batum with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Maxey. Sweet little floater. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Joe. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Sixers trailing. Lowry, right side. Back to Batum. And a foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
Let's give a big round of applause for your Sixers.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Williams up top. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Covington against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Batum penetrating. Covington finds Batum. Into the lane. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Thunder. Holmgren inside. Working on Covington. Kept alive. Outside for Dort.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Robert Covington. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Luguentz Dort. 2 shots.
That's good from Dort.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hield. Harris outside. To the inside. Dort with a steal. He gets it up. And that's not going to go. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thunder with a lead. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Buddy Hield is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Williams a screen on Covington. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2 on Robert Covington. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Embiid gets the bucket.
You're going to have to do a lot more than that to stop Joel Embiid.
Williams a screen on Covington. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Philadelphia ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield with the ball. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Covington. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. Pass to Giddey. Healed with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now here's Harris. Out to Covington. Now Oubre. Down low. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Misses the three. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. He takes it in. Oubre on the wing. Giddey defends. And then Embiid with the dunk.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Covington passes to Oubre. And he lays it up and in. And now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It's Hield with the drive. Pass to Embiid. Giddey against Oubre. Back to Embiid. The shot's good. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Giddey. Good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Harris outside. To the middle. To tie it up. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
.54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Covington.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Hield passes to Embiid. Money.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Covington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And buries it from deep.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shai is on time.
Harris drives in. And Hield puts up a deep 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top.
Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
He lobs it up, and Jones with the stuff.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. From down in the low post, it goes.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Heel. Back to Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. I like the setup there, Irving with the pick.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game. The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. Embiid inside, and Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
To the inside, Lively. The kick out to Irving. Here's the floater. Here's Lively. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Hield. Oubre outside. Driving in and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Jones with the screen on Oubre. Irving misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Doncic finds Green. Makes it off the glass.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that, and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game. Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Takes it out to Covington. Back to Embiid. Covington passes to Hield. 5 on the clock. Embiid in the corner. 14 feet away, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Shooting for Dallas.
And so Jones nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Healed against Irving. Pass to Embiid.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Embiid drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jones sets the pick for Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Jones slams it in.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Hield is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
With the crossover, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hield kicks to Harris. Outside Covington. There's the drive. And it's rebounded by Dallas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jones with the screen on Covington. Luka taking it in. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Gavin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Here's Oubre following the score by Dallas. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Hield. And the pass to Oubre. In the corner, it's Hield. This one for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 6. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Hield. Still without a basket. Oubre on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Hits it from three-point range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
2 minutes.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Oubre. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And what a treat for the fans. And for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Dallas. Harris dishes to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Doncic against Covington. Doncic passes to Jones. Here's Irving. Jones in the post. Harris is there. Irving, good.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Heel kicks to Harris. In the corner, it's Oubre. Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Lowry trains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Hardy. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Here's Melton. The Mavericks making the shot. Bamba's shot is off.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Hardaway with a wide open look from outside off the mark. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Batum. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Nice job in keeping his balance despite getting hit. Batum solid in staying in control of his shot.
Washington with the screen on Maxey. Hardaway passes to Washington. Outside Hardaway, going inside, and it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Stolen possession by Exum. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Hardaway finds Exum. Back to Hardaway. Takes it inside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Hardaway goes in. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Lowry. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Lowry. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Melton. And he drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Found the lane, sniffed that rack. Melton cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Exum. And here's Hardy. He's guarded by Melton. Back to Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Batum wide open. He fouls. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Hardaway sets a screen for Exum. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Washington with a screen on Melton. And Bamba pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Washington. For the screen on Maxey. Hardaway passes to Gafford. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Batum sets a screen for Lowry. The pass to Maxey. Down low, Bamba off with the layup. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Hardaway against Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Batum against Washington. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Here's Exum, and he banks in the layup. Exum's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
And so it's Dallas in control with the 9-point lead.
That's right, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 9. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Oubre out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Covington in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Irving finds Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. For three, Oubre. Good on the three-point shot.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Pass to Irving. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
That's his second.
In terms of the ideal stretch four, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
To the inside, Embiid with the steal. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Outside Irving. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hield attacking and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Doncic with it. Now defended by Oubre. And Jones slams it in.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Hield kicks to Harris. Back to Hield. Harris a screen on Jones. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Oubre kicks to Harris. Covington a screen on Jones. Kicks it out to Covington. Oubre on the wing. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Irving. A shake. And he sinks the layup. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a three-level scorer.
Kicks it out to Covington. Oubre outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Hield attacking inside. Oubre on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hield. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This is a key make for Hield, showing the ability to shoot it off the bounce.
Right side Jones. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 10. Hield dishes to Embiid. Irving looking for an opening. Sweet move. Feeds to Doncic. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Dallas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Jones sets the pick for Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Oubre with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hill.
The kick out to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark.
For NBA basketball, I'm Brian Anderson. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Josh Green, and it's Lively in at the center position. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Mavericks ball.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Doncic pulls down the board. And Dallas with possession. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
4-3. Knocks down the triple.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front offense. It's about making good use of them. BA, when are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. Curious about when that time is.
Dort, the pass to Williams. And the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Doncic with the jam.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Started closely. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Doncic, good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Green. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Doncic against Dort. Outside Irving. There's the drive. The Thunder pull it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, BA, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Here's Doncic. That one's good for 2. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Doncic against Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. And it's Irving off the drive. Green finds Doncic. And here is Irving. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the inside. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
He puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic against Dort. Doncic passes to Lively. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Lively. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
Chet Holmgren.
And he's good on the second.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low. He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And there's the screen. Here's Irving. Counted. Irving's got 5 points.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, BA, there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Doncic passes to Green. Doncic against Dort. Back to Green. Jones with a screen on Dort. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Holmgren with a screen on Green. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player. And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Serving a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. In the paint, Luka!
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. Fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Irving. Left side, Green. Dort against Doncic. Jones kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder.
And just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Lively. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Gilgeous-Alexander takes off.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Jones with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Green. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Outside Irving. 16 seconds left in the first half. Driving in. Holmgren with the block.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
11 seconds left in the half. Jones, the pass to Irving. Jones sets a screen.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Hardy. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
to Hardaway. Gafford to screen. Here's Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
And the Thunder call time here. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Thunder with a lead. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dallas is shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And Washington powers it through.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
There's the drive and the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Hardaway's shot is good.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. Mavericks with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Washington. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Gafford with a screen on Hayward. Here's Hardaway. Another one falls for Dallas.
How about that, mixing in the mid-range J. Hardaway finding some room out there to shoot one off.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. The Mavericks trailing. It's stolen. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They grab their own miss.
Thunder foul. Aaron Wiggins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Let's go with a 3 on target from range. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Clock at 6. There's a screen. The kick out to Williams. The floater. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Outside Hardaway. The 3. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Joe. It's Wiggins on the wing. And here is Williams. Williams, a screen on Washington. Joe, the pass to Wallace. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. From deep, Hayward. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Doncic outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Giddey against Doncic. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Really left him alone that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up 10. They're key to... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Mavericks shooting about 60% for the game. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Irving attacking. Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes it on the layup. Doncic has got 19 points.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Jones grabs the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Green, the pass to Lively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Oklahoma City ball. The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Holmgren's got room. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Irving, a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 23 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Dort with it. To the inside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range. And they're happy to take it.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
Irving screen on Dort. Doncic. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he dunks it down.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jones with a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Williams with the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And that one comes up a bit short. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 7. Jones, the pass to Irving. Jones with a screen on Dort. Throws it up high. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Right side, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Giddey. With the drive. That one drops for him.
And that energy behind Giddey's drive helping him get it done.
A deep three. Off on that one. And so the Thunder take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...
Some NBA basketball. Look at the 76ers starting group. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Buddy Hield is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And then Hield with the dunk.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
Wasted no time on that one. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Hield right side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Embiid. And the rejection by Holmgren. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup missed.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid, feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Now Giddey, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Holmgren the pass to Williams. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Oubre against Dort. It's stolen by Dort. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a three-point game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now Harris, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Harris to stop the drought, and he's good on the three ball. And that ties it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Nifty move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Embiid kicks to Covington. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Harris on the wing. Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Oubre, right side. 76ers moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of the wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. Love seeing Harris take initiative, knowing how effective he can be on that drive.
Williams against Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Buries it down low. 10 points for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Hield. 5 points in the game. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre kicks to Harris. Gets it off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Embiid with the steal. Hield with it. Defended by Giddey. Hield dishes to Harris. Back to Hield. Over Giddey. Nice defense from Giddey.
And the defense is all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
No good with the wing jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Holmgren in the post. Harris is there. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
On the wing, Harris. He dishes it to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Off the run. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Giddy, no one around him. Misses the three.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
1:14 left in the second quarter. Here's Embiid.
And Holmgren plays with great anticipation on the defensive end. He alters so many shots.
The 76ers trail by 13. Oubre outside. To the middle, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now the Thunder with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Giddy against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Dialing it up from distance. Maxey with great confidence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Batuma's out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bamba in at the 5 spot.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Out to Hayward. Williams for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Joe's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Thunder.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Drives to the hoop, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Joe's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Batum with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Batum's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hayward kicks to Williams. With the drive. Out to Hayward. Williams sets a screen for Hayward.
And part of the longevity of Batum's career is that his game translates to these times. The case in point, the versatility defensively.
Nobody near Melton. And the 3-ball is good. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The kick out to Williams. And there's the pass to Joe. They set the screen to the inside. And Hayward at the stop.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Lowry passes to Batum. Batum sets a screen for Lowry. Back to Batum. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 14. Passes it to Joe. Now here's Hayward. And it's in there. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle. I think it helps him on these physical finishes. We had a defender all over.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Good on the second free throw. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Hayward. Count that one. Hayward's got 6 points.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Bamba kicks to Melton. Mr. Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wiggins dishes to Williams. And there's the feed to Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 8 points for him.
Just a little quicker than the defense. Hayward demonstrating how to score when under duress.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 9-1 run. Hayward passes to Joe. Hayward is screen on Lowry. Here's Joe. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Fires the 3. The 76ers with another miss. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Wiggins. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Embiid inside, defended by Holmgren. And foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by Embiid.
Whoa, there is the nasty streak that I like to see from Embiid. He wants to destroy you, and I love it when he's got that look in his eye.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago in the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And both free throws good for Williams. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Embiid. They kick out to Hield. Embiid sets the pick for Hield. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Hield. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Buddy Hield.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Hield kicks to Embiid. Williams against Harris. Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. The pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The 76ers trail by 18. Now Embiid. Back to Harris. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Harris. That shot is off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Giddey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Harris setting the pick for Hield. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Oubre against Giddey. Launches it. And Kelly Oubre, good for 3. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Covington. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Embiid with the block. It's Covington on the wing. Giddey defending. Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Covington in the corner. Back to Hield. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
Holmgren with a screen on Covington. Passes it to Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Covington. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chet Holmgren.
And what the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
It's stolen by Hield. On the wing, Hield. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he can't hit the second. Outside, Dort. Three-pointer. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And the handles Covington has are impressive, slicing and dicing through the defense with ease.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.